Okay, this is a picture of my father and I, and this is my favorite picture of my father and I. I like the fact that I'm hugging his whole head. I remember thinking, that's my dad. When I would go to my mother's house, my dad was a taboo subject. Like I did not mention my dad unless I absolutely had to in some form. And I never knew why until I got older.
Told her I was hoping this would bring out the inner drag queen in me.
Okay, so take a right up here.
Okay, don't feel me yawning. So she's not gonna get like chiggers, is she?
Maybe.
Oh, great. Am I gonna get chiggers?
Maybe.
I don't like chiggers. Oh wow, that's cool. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh look, you can see the Capitol. Jasmine, come look. Are you cold?
No.
When Jeremy's mom, Beverly, and I divorced, we had a very amicable divorce. We decided, you know, we no longer wanted to be married, and we were going to get divorced, and we were going to do what was best for the guys. And at that time, Beverly had gone to work at this oil refinery, and she was working rotating shifts. So I said, let the boys come live with me. They can live with me Monday through Friday. I can get them to school, get them back and forth, do all that kind of stuff. You can have them on the weekends. But that way we could have stability, you know, that their lives wouldn't be as chaotic. And that's how we agreed on this. We, you know, handshake agreed on this. It was just like nearly unheard of for a gay man to be raising his children. I mean, we're talking, yeah, we're talking Houston, Texas, 1979. And then it was a year later when she got involved with, well, I think it was about a year later she married Ben. And I remember explicitly Beverly saying, you know, I want the boys to come live with me. And I said, why? Everything's going fine. And she said, I forget exactly what she said, but basically it was, no, they're coming to live with me and that's it. And that's when all the ugliness started, you know? Because, I mean, I never felt that I could not be just as good of a parent as anybody else. I remember when I was Cub Scout leader, kind of wondering, with all these little boys and these parents and everything, in this rather conservative part of town, and I kept thinking to myself, I wonder what these people how they would react if they knew that I was gay.
I learned everything about parenting, not just being a father, but being a mother and being, you know, a friend to Jasmine from my relationship with my dad. Because he was all of those things. He was our friend, he was our father, he was our mother, he was the go-to person for any and everything.
The roles really did dissolve at home because it was the one go-to person. Well, nothing's perfect. There's always going to be something that didn't work right. I never got to see my mother and father together in the same room. I saw them speak on the phone a few times. And I know my dad broke her heart pretty severely. Strangely enough, one of the things that brought my mother and I back together finally was that when my heart got broken, it was really, really down and, I mean, just a wreck. I would call her and just cry on the phone, and she would cry with me and just be like, you never get over a broken heart, but it does get better. It just sort of turns into this dull ache as opposed to a sharp break.